Hello everyone, Spore here with the second video in my doll profile series. I wanted to keep the train going by posting another video quite quickly after the first one because I feel like if I stop now then I might not keep on going with them. So here's the second video. Thank you so much to those who watched the first video already and commented or liked it. I really appreciate all of your views, and for anyone sticking with me over all this time. Awesome, thank you so much. So this is the story of my second doll. Here she is. She is a Slinky Neko Junior Borry. Her name is Nora Page, and she has the company default face up. So the sculpt is her head sculpt, and I don't know how well you can see her because she's very dark and has long bangs, but her cheeks are very blushy. This company does not exist anymore. If you heard of the company Another Space, I believe they were sculpted by the same sculptor, and her clothing outfit is an Another Space outfit as well. So I was very obsessed with this company for a while. I believe their clothing is still sold on Dollmore, the Another Space clothing. And I just fell in love with the dolls that this website, Slinky Neko, was posting. I loved the look of all of their dolls. I loved the look of their sculpts and their face-ups, and I just was dying to have one. So I had very, very recently just purchased my first BJD, Maddie, from the first video. And I was waiting for her, and I waited for her for 3 months, almost 4. And so I was getting very impatient, and I had started researching many other companies, and I came across this company while I was waiting, and I could not hold off, so I bought my second doll while I was still waiting for my first doll. Probably a little bit of a grave error, but you know, I did it anyway, and I'm still in the hobby, so that's good. So I purchased Nora here, and she came a week after Maddie arrived, so I was expecting maybe she would get there while I was still waiting for my Lati, and then I would have a doll, and that wasn't the case. But either way, I had 2 dolls on order at the same time, and I'd never seen a BJD in my life, so that was the time. So like I said, her head sculpt is a Slinky Neko Junior Borry, and the company no longer exists. She's on an Angel of Dream body. When she arrived to me and I opened her up, I had just the week before had the experience of opening a Lati doll, and I found the experience very, very disappointing when I opened this doll. And that was because she was single jointed, and her body just didn't, like her resin just did not feel as nice as the Lati resin did. It felt cheap to me. The knees joints and elbow joints were clicky. They didn't hold a pose. I was really disappointed. I felt very badly. So I do have a box opening of that video. It's the second video I uploaded to my channel ever, 8 or however many years ago, and I was not very impressed. I don't know if it comes across in the video, but I just wasn't very impressed with her. I do still love the face sculpt. She is on a different body now. She's on the Angel of Dream body, and this girl has switched bodies multiple times. I can never get satisfied with a body for her. This body I really like. The joints are very nice. The knee joints, they hold really well. They're double jointed knees and arms. I don't love the chest. It is very huge. If you want to see that, it has a very large chest, and I don't love that for this character. But because she's wearing these dark, flowy clothes, it doesn't really matter. I think about it sometimes because I pick her up and I feel it. But in terms of people generally just seeing her, you wouldn't be able to tell. So like I said, her outfit is an Another Space outfit. I have been collecting Another Space outfits for a while. I have some other ones for her and for some of my other dolls because I just love their aesthetic. Her arm has come out of this thing here. And to be honest, a lot of the pieces that I have from them, I don't even know how they're supposed to go on or how they work because they're very elaborate and very gothy looking normally, or kind of earthy looking, and just very layery. So I like that look for her. Her personality in terms of a character, she is Maddie's older sister, and Maddie, like I said previously, is a child genius scientist, and Nora, by contrast, is just a normal girl. So she just goes to school, she's a teenager living her life, and is very overshadowed by her younger sister, who is extremely accomplished. So in response to that, she dresses very dark, is quite quiet, keeps to herself, is moody, as teenagers can be, and just reads books a lot, is into writing. She's very much a personification of the part of me that I was when I was a young teenager. I did a lot of writing, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I kind of just kept to myself at school. So she kind of embodies that for me. And in terms of story, she is just a regular high school girl. She has just her few friends, and basically that's it. She's when I write stories about her involving Maddie, she's usually telling Maddie off for doing something, or is frustrated, or just wants to be left alone. So that's her overall personality, and you can see that in the deadpan look on her face. So I like that her face makeup is simple but bright, and just her expression is what sold me for her. So that is Nora. She is my Slinky, Neko, Junior Borry. Once again, the company unfortunately no longer exists, but they did make only female dolls in the MSD and USD sizes, and her body is an Angel of Dream body. So that is the story of Nora. Thank you very much for watching. I will be moving on next video to one of my very all-time favorite dolls, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.